Hey, boys and girls, it's Mr. Ray. I'm back on the virtual Boys and Girls Club. Hey, man, you know what? We're going to talk this week. I'm going to talk to you guys about some information that I have. And, it's a program that we have in the club, and it's called Smart Moves. And at this time and day, with everything's going on, these are some things that kind of important, because Smart Moves is about your everyday surroundings, the things that goes on around you, the things that you see, and to show how self-aware you are. Because self-awareness is very important. Because if you're not self-aware, that's how you hear about children getting adopted and taken. See, that's because some of that happens. Some of it is out of their control. Unfortunately, there are just crazy people out in the world like that. But if you're self-aware, that'll make you better prepared. So if something like that did happen, well, you could have a chance to get away. Okay, because I'm sure your parents have told you about stranger danger and stuff. All that's about being self-aware. That's like when you're at the Boys and Girls Club and we tell you guys to stay with your groups. See, that's why we want you guys to stay with your groups. That way we're being aware that we know where you guys are. Because that way if we always know where you guys are, then no one can get you from us. We always aware. But to be aware of yourself, that's like if you're walking down the street and you see some strange people behind you, you don't know them. You can either walk faster or look at the traffic and cross the street, or go into a business and just sit there and say, hey, these guys are following me and I don't feel comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that. See, and if you go to a business, they're going to help you because they don't want to get in any trouble. So see, man, that's what Mr. Ray. I just want you kids, you got to keep. Here's what I say: keep your head on the swivel. Because if you're always looking around and see what's going on around you, I mean, even when you're playing the ball and the ball runs out in the street, before you just go running out in the street after the ball, you still got to stop at the curve and look both ways to make sure a car's not coming before you run out in the street. Otherwise, if you run out in the street, boom, bang, now you're hit because you wasn't being self-aware. So, that's just things to be important about. When you're outside playing, keep your head on the swivel. Always make sure you're checking out on your surroundings and everything. And that way, there's least likely of something happening bad to you. All right, that's Mr. Ray talking about smart moves, self-awareness. I'm going to get back with y'all here in a little while with another virtual video. But I'm still repping Rise. Rise, that's my house. Boom, we out.